Welcome to Zoe Stories. Ribbon, it's just for fun, they said. Now I'm a bridesmaid ribbon. I never planned to wear a dress in my life. Not seriously, anyway. Sure, I joked about it in college, once wore a wig at a Halloween party, but that was different. Back then, it really was just for fun. But this is something else entirely. Because right now, I'm standing in front of a mirror in my girlfriend's bedroom, wearing a pink satin robe. And beneath it, something that makes my heart pound louder than it ever has before. My name is Jake Carter, 25, a guy who keeps to himself. I'm the type of man you'd probably walk past at a grocery store without a second glance. Not particularly muscular, not especially tall. I work in a marketing firm, copywriting, brand planning, digital stuff. I'm neat, dependable, always dressed in earth tones. I disappear easily in crowds, and honestly, I like it that way. But I have a secret. Something I've kept buried for years. Sometimes, when I'm alone, I open Leah's closet. I don't know when it started. Maybe it was curiosity. Maybe it was something deeper, something I didn't want to admit to myself. But I'd find myself running my fingers across the soft fabrics, lifting one of her blouses to my cheek, or holding her heels just to feel the weight of them. I never dared to go further than that, until recently. Leah and I have been together for almost 2 years. She's brilliant, bold, the life of any room. Where I'm introverted, she's a star. She designs wedding gowns for a boutique downtown, and she's obsessed with every little thing about weddings. Dresses, ceremonies, makeup trials, flower choices. She has no idea about my secret. At least, I don't think she does. Sometimes I wonder, though. She's smart, too smart. And lately, she's been teasing me more than usual. Playful comments. Knowing glances. Last week, she jokingly held up a pink bridesmaid dress and said, "You'd look cute in this, babe." I laughed it off, but my heart nearly stopped. I could still feel the satin on my fingertips hours later. We live in a small apartment on the 5th floor of an older brick building, cozy, warm, filled with plants Leah keeps alive somehow. Our bedroom is a mix of her chaos and my order. Her half is overflowing with lace, floral prints, sketchbooks, lipsticks in various stages of use. My half is stark gray button-ups, notebooks, not a single scent. And then there's the closet. Half hers, half mine. But only when she's not home do I open her side and let my fingers drift across the velvet, silk, and chiffon. It's dangerous, I know. But lately, the temptation is getting harder to resist. There's something about those clothes. They don't just feel like fabric anymore. They feel like a version of me that's been waiting silently. I'm not even sure what to call what I feel. Is it desire? Curiosity? A deeper truth I've buried beneath layers of normalcy? Some nights I lie awake, heart pounding, wondering what Leah would say if she found out. Would she laugh? Be disgusted? Would she leave? Or worse, would she see the real me and decide I was never enough? Sometimes I look in the mirror and see someone I don't recognize. A stranger with hollow eyes and a fake smile. And other times, when I imagine myself in one of her dresses, with long lashes and soft lips, I feel complete. That feeling terrifies me. 2 days ago, Leah burst into the room holding a shopping bag like it held gold. "Guess what I got today?" she grinned. I was typing an email on my laptop, barely looking up. What? A bridesmaid dress. I frowned. For who? She flopped on the bed, practically vibrating with energy. For you. I froze. What? She laughed. Come on, I'm serious. It's for fun. Me and the girls were talking and they dared me to get you to try one on. Just for laughs. We're doing a fake bachelorette shoot this weekend for my friend's wedding vlog, just content for her socials. All the girls are in, and we thought it'd be hilarious if you joined as an honorary bridesmaid. She was smiling, teasing, mischievous. But something in her voice made me wonder, did she suspect? I shook my head. No way. She pouted dramatically. Oh, come on, Jake. Just one afternoon. It'll be hilarious. You'd make the prettiest one of us all. My heart thudded. I tried to laugh, but it came out shaky. She moved closer. You said you'd do anything for me. I looked away. "This is different." "Is it?" she whispered. "It's just for fun." But it wasn't just for fun. Not for me. Now, she's gone for the weekend, off to help her sister with wedding planning. And the pink bag she left on the bed? It's calling to me. Inside is the dress. The one she said I'd look cute in. It's soft, strapless. A dusty rose with intricate lace trim and a bodice that cinches perfectly at the waist. My hands tremble as I unzip the bag. I know I shouldn't, but I do, because something inside me needs to know. I slip it off the hanger and hold it to my chest. It feels like holding someone else's life, someone I might want to become. And slowly, with shaking hands, I start to undress. The silence in the apartment is deafening. I close the door, double-check the lock, and draw the bedroom curtain shut. My heart hammers as I unzip the garment bag. The bridesmaid dress practically shimmers under the ceiling light, its soft fabric catching a glow that feels unreal. I peel off my t-shirt and jeans, tossing them onto the bed. I'm in plain black boxers, but I hesitate. The dress is delicate, intimate. I can't just throw it on. It feels wrong, like I'm missing something. That's when I spot one of Leah's lingerie drawers slightly open. My fingers tremble as I pull out a silky pair of panties, blush pink, with a tiny bow in the center. I hesitate, my reflection staring at me from the mirror across the room. But the urge, it's stronger than my guilt. I slip them on. They hug my body in a way that shocks me, light, snug, different. I add a matching bralette, even though it leaves my chest flat and awkward. Finally, I unzip the dress and carefully step into it. As I pull it up, I feel like I'm crossing a line I can't uncross. I zip it in the back, tight, but not too tight, and glance at myself in the mirror. My breath catches. For a moment, I'm not Jake. I'm someone else entirely. And, for the first time in a long time, I feel beautiful. I'm still staring at myself when I spot one of Leah's lipstick tubes on the bathroom counter. It's her favorite, berry rose. I twist it open and bring it to my lips. My hand is shaking. The color changes everything. Suddenly, the face in the mirror doesn't look quite like mine. My features soften under the glow of the makeup light. I blot my lips, add a dash of her perfume. Just for a second, I whisper, just to see. But then, the sound of keys at the door. Panic hits me like ice water. I fumble with the zipper, nearly fall trying to grab my clothes. Too late. The door creaks open. "Jake." Leah calls out. "I forgot my—" She stops. Dead silence. I freeze in the hallway, caught like a deer in headlights. I can't speak. Can't move. Her eyes fall on the dress. The lipstick. The heels I didn't even realize I'd slipped into. Her mouth opens, but she doesn't scream. She doesn't laugh. She steps forward. And then softly. Wow. I expect anger. I expect disgust. But Leah just blinks slowly, like she's looking at something unexpected, but not unwelcome. "Is this what you want?" she asks gently. I don't know," I stammer. "I was just trying it. I didn't mean—" "Sure," she says. She walks toward me and brushes a curl of hair away from my forehead. "Jake, it's okay. I've wondered. You've looked at my dresses like they were treasure." I flinch. "I'm sorry. Don't be." She leans in. "You're kind of adorable like this." I look down, humiliated. But inside, something flutters. "Keep it on," she whispers. "I want to see more." That's when Leah's eyes light up. "You know," she says, circling me, "my friend still needs one more bridesmaid for the shoot tomorrow." I could tell her I found someone. My stomach knots. "Leah." She grins. "It'll be our secret. Just one photo shoot. You look stunning with the right wig and some contouring." "This isn't me," I say. She tilts her head. "Isn't it?" The next morning, I wake up in a daze. I half expect it to have been a dream, but the dress is still draped across the chair. And beside it, a note in Leah's handwriting. "If you're ready, I'll be waiting with your new look." She transforms the living room into a salon. Leah hums while she works. Wigs, makeup, nails. She treats it like a game, but I sense something deeper. Her touch is firm. Skilled. Like she's done this before. When she finally spins me toward the mirror, I gasp. Long chestnut hair cascades over my shoulders. My cheekbones are sculpted, eyes lined, lips full and glossy. And the dress? Perfect. I don't look like Jake anymore. I look like a woman. She smiles at me. We should pick a name for you. Just for today. I hesitate. She thinks for a moment. What about Riley? It clicks. It's me, but not me. Somewhere in between. I nod slowly. Riley. The photo shoot is held at a rooftop garden downtown. When we arrive, no one stares. No one laughs. Leah introduces me as her cousin Riley. I play along. At first, stiff. Nervous. But then something shifts. The camera clicks. The photographer compliments my posture. The other girls include me like I belong. And for the first time, I do. We twirl in dresses, toss bouquets, sip champagne. I laugh more than I have in years. Leah slips her arm around me. You're glowing, she whispers. That night, back home, I stand in the bathroom and wipe off the makeup. Bit by bit, Riley fades, and Jake returns. But something's missing. I look tired. Flat. Like the color's been drained from me. Leah leans in the doorway. You okay? I nod. Yeah. She pauses. Would you want to do it again sometime? Try a new look? Just us. I hesitate. Then I say it. Yeah. I think I do. A week later, Leah sits beside me with a strange smile. My sister's wedding is in 2 months, she says. Her maid of honor just dropped out. I blink. Okay. She looks at me, serious now. She asked if I knew anyone who could step in. I laugh nervously. You can't be serious. Leah takes my hand. She's never even met Jake. But she's seen pictures of Riley. My stomach flips. She wants you to be her bridesmaid. I can't believe I'm saying it. Okay, I murmur. I'll do it. Leah's eyes light up like it's Christmas morning. But just for the wedding, I add quickly. No one can know it's me. Leah nods too fast. Of course. You'll be Riley, remember? I try to smile, but I feel like I'm floating above my body. Distant. Isolated. Terrified. She leans over and hugs me. You're going to be the most beautiful bridesmaid there. I don't know whether to feel flattered or trapped. Over the next few weeks, things change. My life splits in two. By day, I'm still Jake. Quiet, withdrawn, distracted. But when I'm with Leah, I become Riley again. She teaches me how to walk in heels. How to smile without giving myself away. How to sit, stand, speak. I hate how quickly it all becomes natural. We go shopping together for a new dress. The bridal party insists. I tell myself it's for the role, but deep down, I'm aware of how I've started to like how I look in the mirror. There's a strange thrill every time the sales lady says, "This color looks stunning on you, miss." Leah pushes me one step further. There's a bachelorette party, she says. Riley should come. I panic. I can't. But she won't take no for an answer. You'll be surrounded by girls. No one will suspect a thing. She's right. I wear a blush pink bodycon dress, a long auburn wig, and press-on nails. My heels click against the sidewalk as we enter the club. I feel eyes on me, but none with suspicion. Just interest. I drink too much champagne. Dance too freely. When the bride-to-be hugs me and slurs, "You're like the sweetest girl in the group," I want to cry. Because I've never felt like I belonged anywhere more than I do right now. Back at the apartment, Leah helps me out of the dress. I catch my reflection in the mirror, wig slightly tilted, mascara smudged, lips red and raw. Do you ever forget who you are? I ask quietly. Leah pauses. Maybe you're not forgetting, she says. Maybe you're remembering. That night, I lie awake for hours. When I dream, I'm not Jake. I'm Riley. And I wake up with tears on my cheeks. The morning of the final dress rehearsal, Leah comes into my room with a strange look on her face. I need to tell you something. I sit up, heart racing. You remember how this all started? The photo shoot. The wedding role. Yeah. She hesitates. It wasn't random. What do you mean? She sits beside me, wringing her hands. My sister didn't need a last-minute bridesmaid. She's known for weeks. We planned this. I told her about you. I stare. You what? She knows you're Jake. She's known from the start. But when she saw you as Riley, she said you were perfect. She wanted you to be part of it. I feel like the ground falls out from under me. You tricked me. I didn't mean to, she says softly. I saw how happy you were. I thought you'd back out if you knew. I stand, dizzy with betrayal. You planned all of this. Every step. She nods. And I do it again. The doorbell rings. Leah wipes her eyes and walks to answer it. It's the tailor. He's brought the final dress, custom tailored to my measurements, form-hugging, with delicate lace sleeves and a sweetheart neckline. Time to get ready, Riley, Leah says, holding it up. I look at the dress, then at her. Then I realize. There's no going back now. The morning sunlight spills softly through the curtains, but I'm anything but calm. The dress hangs on a mannequin in the corner. Delicate. Perfect. Mine. Leah's buzzing around the apartment, already dressed and excited, but I'm frozen. Today, Jake will disappear. Riley will step into the spotlight. I stare at my reflection, now fully made up. Lashes thick, cheeks flushed, lips glossed with a soft rose color. The wig fits perfectly. The heels are waiting. I wonder if anyone will recognize the awkward, shy guy I was just days ago beneath this polished surface. Leah fusses over my makeup, whispering compliments that feel like both balm and a curse. Riley, you're stunning. Everyone's going to love you. I want to scream. What about Jake? What about me? But I can't. The thrill of transformation battles with the terror of exposure. As I slip into the dress, the lace hugs my skin like a second skin. I'm beautiful. But am I still me? The doorbell rings again. Guests arrive. Family, friends, strangers. They smile, they chat, but my heart pounds with fear. What if someone looks too closely? What if Leah slips up? I try to stay composed, but my hands tremble inside my gloves. Leah squeezes my hand. You're safe. Is I? Walking down the aisle feels like a dream and a nightmare all at once. All eyes on me. I keep my gaze steady, smile fixed, heels clicking confidently. When the bride turns toward me, she whispers, "Thank you for being here. You're perfect." I want to melt into the floor. Just as relief starts to seep in, there's a sharp knock at the door. Leah's eyes widen. "Who could that be?" she murmurs. The wedding planner excuses herself and opens the door. A man steps in. My breath catches. It's my coworker, Mark. He's holding a camera. His smirk sends ice down my spine. Mark's voice cuts through the festive air. Well, look who we have here. Jake. Or should I say Riley? Gasps ripple through the room. Leah's face drains of color. I stand frozen. The dress suddenly too tight, the heels too high. Everyone's eyes burn into me. The secret I tried so hard to keep is unraveling. In the chaos, my heel catches on the carpet. I stumble. The dress slips slightly, revealing a tattoo I thought hidden. People gasp louder. Leah rushes to steady me, her voice shaking as she whispers, "It's going to be okay." I don't know if it will. Later, in the quiet after the storm, I sit alone. Tears run down my cheeks. Am I Jake? Am I Riley? Who am I supposed to be now? Leah sits beside me, apologizing for the chaos. I wanted this to be fun, she says softly. Not a nightmare. I catch my reflection in the mirror. Two faces stare back. One, the nervous man who never wanted to be seen. The other, the radiant woman who finally feels free. For the first time, I wonder if maybe they're both me. Leah holds my hand. We'll face this together. But I can't shake the feeling that everything has changed. What will happen when the guests return? Will Mark expose me further? Will Leah stand by me? Or will this be the end of Riley and Jake? For good? What would you do if you were in my shoes? Would you embrace the new identity or fight to go back? Comment below with your thoughts and predictions for what happens next. Should Jake live as Riley, or find a way back to himself? Don't forget to like and subscribe for the next chapter of this unbelievable journey.